Happy Christmas Eve. Me and Taylor are in the kitchen baking some dog biscuits for our dogs and for our friends and family dogs. So we thought you'd like to watch us do that. So come on.
That was so funny, bro.
We need flour. You have to have honey. Natural peanut butter that does not contain xylitol, because xylitol is poisonous for dogs. Baking powder, and we're actually using our duck eggs. So Taylor, will you grab a duck egg? We've already made 2 batches, so this is our 3rd batch. It's super easy, super fast to make. So we're gonna measure, I'm gonna shut the refrigerator. So we're gonna measure this out. Taylor's gonna do the peanut butter. So you have to have 2 cups of wheat flour. We're using wheat flour. Actually, it's 2.5 cups of wheat flour. I can link the recipe below so that when we're done, if you want to make them for your dogs over Christmas break, you can. And then it calls for 1 egg, which we are using a duck egg. And it also calls for, and I already put these in the sink, so rinse them. It calls for 2 tablespoons of honey and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of honey, it gets stuck in there, so you gotta scoop it out. And then Taylor's gonna put in the 1 cup of peanut butter. And then we also need a cup of water. And we're gonna use this measuring cup to get that. Here. Okay. All right. Taylor's gonna get the cup of water, and then we're gonna put it in our mixer and get it all ready to go. This is a great recipe. The dough rolls out perfectly. We have just been zipping through, and we've been using these cute little doggy bone cookie cutters that we actually have had from a time before when we were making our own dog biscuits. Okay, so come over here. We're gonna put it in put the mixer in. Got a little thing here. Angle it up, and then push, angle it up, and then push down in the back. Yes, good. And then Taylor likes to do this part, so I will let her do this part. Ha! Bless you, Taylor. Ready yet? No? Oh, might need a little bit more flour, huh? I think it needs a little bit more flour.
Let's see what it does if I put it on 5 speed for a minute.
Put it on low. Yeah, I think we need a little bit more flour. I don't think my measuring cups were quite full. There we go. Taylor. Just let it go. What you want is you want the dough to start forming, there we go. Start forming a ball. I'll show you what I mean. So in the mixer, you want it to start forming a ball. See how it's starting to pull away from the sides? That's what you're looking for to make sure that it's ready to go. Bless you, Taylor. And I think we are ready to roll with this one. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can see us working. We're gonna be right on the counter there. We're gonna roll them out. I put some flour on the counter, just like you would if you're making cutout cookies, like sugar cookies or anything. It's the same concept. This one is a little bit stickier than our other two doughs, but we can just put some flour on it. It'll be just fine. I've been making these every year for our dogs, and usually the dogs are standing in the kitchen. They usually can smell.
I think that's sleep.
Yeah, they're sleeping. They we had Grandma and Papa Max over earlier. Did a Zoom with Joey and Daniel. They couldn't, well, obviously Daniel couldn't make it. He's in Florida where it's 80 degrees, he told us today. And
Send it here.
Yes, it's very cold here. Rainy. And it's supposed to be super cold tomorrow. All right,
Maybe
so
snowing.
Maybe snowing. Taylor's gonna cut out some cookies on that side. She's doing the little ones. I'm gonna work on the big ones. All right, let me check our oven. See if our first batch is done. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are done. Ooh, not good. All right, so that's off. All right, and then our other one still has 9 minutes. All right, let me take you over and show you what they look like real quick. Timer stop. So this is the finished of the first batch. So we made big ones and little ones, and we've got more in the oven down here. And then we're gonna fill up this one over here and put that one in the oven. And it's 350 degrees. I'll link the recipe so that, because this is a great recipe. It's not mine. I got it off the internet, so welcome to find your own, but this one was seems like a good one. All right.
Should I do the other one of the last one?
Yep, you can probably put them in here. You can make these closer together because they don't. The good thing about these is they don't rise. So when you put them in, what you put them on the cookie sheet as is what it's going to look like. So she can make a couple of more little. If you don't twist it like that, they won't get really skinny. So do some here and just press down and wiggle 1 time or 2 times and lift it up. Okay, these are ready to go in. So we're gonna put those in. We're gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. Okay.
Once I can start to move.
Yeah,
those
why
off.
don't you start to move those onto the cooling rack and I'll start cutting out some more.
Can you get them out real quick while I'm getting this?
Okay, go ahead. And by the time I get this rolled out, we can put another batch in the oven. We're kind of hurrying because we've got a friend of ours is out of town and we are going to go take care of her guinea pig and her fish. She's actually our next door neighbor, so I want to make sure we get there before it's time for us to go feed the animals. So what traditions do you guys have for Christmas? Do you make cookies? Me and Taylor.
Christmas Eve too.
Christmas Eve, yeah. We made sugar cookies last
I
week.
think we'll maybe making some Chex Mix maybe.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make some Chex Mix later.
And reindeer food.
We have to make the reindeer food for Santa, for the reindeer.
So maybe you guys can come back on.
Yeah, we could probably do that for the Chex Mix and the reindeer food. That's always fun. But we had Mike's mom and stepdad over today for Christmas. We always do them with Christmas Eve.
So we got some presents.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we'll do an outside safe distance in the garage with my family, which my mom, my sister, brother, Joey, Nikki, maybe some boyfriends for Nikki. I think Jake's coming, and I'm not sure of who else, but it'll be very small, but we're gonna do it in the garage. We have a big garage and we can heat it. So that's the plan for tomorrow. It's definitely a different Christmas this year for sure.
Fun fact, I get up really early on Christmas Day so I can be the first one to open my stocking up.
Yeah, she's like Daniel.
I'm sneaky, I can walk down.
Is that one empty? All right, bring that one over with your, you can just set it right there behind you. We are almost done here. And then what I plan on doing is putting these in some jars. And I bought some tennis balls. You want to come around here and start putting these on there? You can leave it there, but you can come around here and get them. Some tennis balls for friends and family that have
dogs.
Small
dogs with the small cookies and the big ones for the big dogs.
Yeah. And Taylor has a couple of friends who have dogs, so we're gonna drop them off for their doggies too. Alright. I think that's it. And we made 3 batches, so I don't believe we're gonna make any more. And this is our last little one, so we're just gonna make a cute little cookie with that one. Alright guys, so we'll come back on when we're done and we'll show you what the final look is and how many cookies we ended up making, and we'll start putting them in jars for gifts. So we'll be back. There we go. Okay, we are back and we are done with the cookies. I totally forgot to tape us bagging them up. So this is what we have left for our dogs or anybody that we forget, and then we bagged up some for some of Taylor's friends and then some family dogs for Christmas. So that is it. And Cooper loved the dog treats. He liked them a whole lot. Cooper, did you like the dog treats? They were yummy. So I will post the recipe when we post this video, and then you guys can try making it yourself. All right, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye.